Years of arguments, months of deliberation, thousands of dead whales. It all boiled down to a verdict that took 2 hours to explain, but had one very firm message. Japan's whaling program is not for scientific research and should end immediately.
The evidence before the court further suggests that little attention was given to the possibility of using non-lethal research methods more extensively to achieve the JARPA-2 objectives, and that funding considerations rather than strictly scientific criteria played a role in the program's design.
An internationally agreed moratorium bans whaling, but there is an exception for scientific research. Japan claimed its whaling program was just that. Australia said the scientific argument was merely cover for a commercial operation. The International Court of Justice did accept that Japan's scientific objectives were legitimate and that whales might need to be killed for scientific research. But it found Japan's methods could not be justified, particularly the number of whales killed. And that cast doubt on the whole scientific program. Japan's claim that the definition of scientific whaling was whatever one country decided it was rejected.
The court, for the first time, made it clear that no, the test to what is scientific doesn't depend just on one country. It depends on looking at the overall context of the treaty and this test of reasonableness. So I think Japan probably, with hindsight of course, made a miscalculation as to what they were entitled to.
The big question is whether rejecting Japan's existing scientific whaling program means it will never be able to whale again. This is a big victory for Australia. The court has found its allegation that Japan's so-called scientific whaling program was basically cover for a commercial operation was right. But Japan has options. It could come up with another scientific whaling program that it thinks the court would accept, one that still kills whales but fewer of them. Or, though politically awkward, it could withdraw from the moratorium on whaling altogether and start whaling again without even pretending it was for science. That, though, is for the future. For now, Australia is celebrating that Japan's whaling program looks to be dead in the water. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Sydney.